Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Survivor, where we're in the middle of a kind of a distraction. We are not pursuing something to complete our goal of going to Tanalorr. We are simply trying to stop the Empire from discovering this hidden encampment.
How's the desert treating you, BD?
He likes it out here.
But we're doing this with Marin over here, so we might as well take advantage of the fact that we are hanging out while we can. So let us go to the left and see what we can discover. Will we use these... I forget what these are called. These beasts. To make our... Oh my gosh. They don't exactly... there we go. They don't exactly control that well, but that's... Okay, we need to go this way. In order to explore in this direction. She didn't seem to mind me exploring. Like, she wanted me to leave the station as quickly as possible. Where is she? Oh, there you are. But now that we're in the desert, like, she hasn't really said anything like, hey, the encampment is this other direction. There we go. But see, I got a new jacket, which doesn't look like a jacket. That looks... I guess everything's a jacket to Cal here, much like everything was a poncho to him in part 1. Oh. Hold on. Is that a... Alright, let's go here first, because this looks like it reconnects to places we've been before. And that looks like a meditation spot way off in the distance. Giant blast doors. Why are there giant blast doors built into the mountain? And can we open them? Or...
Have you been here before?
Yes. I once saved a pilgrim from a stormtrooper not far from here.
All right. Still looks nice. It definitely feels a lot like they took basically a palette swap of Kobo. With some upgraded enemies thrown in, of course. They forgot to bring the AT-STs to Kobo. Alright, so we've gotten that unlocked. That looks like it's going to be the next place for me to go. So let us go there. See what kind of mustaches, beards, ponchos, jackets we can find. And maybe even do a little bit of fighting while we've got Marin on our side. We won't always have a second character with us. And, you know, I feel like that would be something that like somebody could use to disrupt the Souls formula. Like, imagine like a Dark Souls game, but you always had an ally with you. And like you can recruit different allies. And each ally had like a different fighting style. So it still played like a Souls game. But you'd always have that second character.
You're not coming?
This you should do on your own.
Really? Alright. Is there a giant beastie here for me to fight? Oh, yep. It's a scorpion. Ah. Ah. It is really hard to predict its attacks.
Give me a stim.
I don't appreciate that it just does like a complete turn. Ah. Oh, come on. All right, let's try that again. I'm gonna be respawning all the way back at the meditation point. I'm gonna be respawning all the way back at the meditation point. All right, cutting back to the boss. I don't feel like this is going to be an Ogda Bogda or spawn of Ogda Bogda situation. That's far. I have to, like, there. At least the spawn of Ogda Bogda, like the spawn point, the meditation point was pretty close. All right, cutting. Actually, apparently there's something here, so might as well do this first, I guess. Oh, that was an accident, but it worked. All right.
Jedi.
Thank you.
The Anchorites will want to see this.
And will this give me the edge I need to defeat whatever the name is of that scorpion?
Sometimes everything out in the desert starts to look the same.
You must focus on what is different. That is how you will not get lost.
And then let's grab this Force Echo.
I wonder if one must possess the Force to enter these holy sites.
These sands hold the wisdom of all those who walked them centuries ago.
Remarkable. This was worth the journey, my friend.
All right, I'm actually going to go back to the meditation point so that I could, I don't know, save, recuperate. So cutting back to Scorpion Boss. Okay, so this is a lot faster to get to if you take one of those rideable mounts. Golden Skritin. All right, we are going to try the running strategy. That did not necessarily work.
A little help, bud.
Ah! Come on, dodge, please. Thank you. Okay, I think I will be able to manage. Okay, he was trying to hit me there.
BD.
Okay, I don't appreciate how it... like, complete full 360 spin. Yep. There we go. Yeah. No Ogda Bogda, but definitely... but definitely tougher than the usual bad guy. A legendary foe. What sort of mustache was he protecting? Or is this health essence? If it's health essence, then amazing. If it's force essence, then neat. Ooh. I really should look at my perks. Let's see, perks. So right now I'm currently using this, which uses all of three perk slots, but I've got like 8 perks available, which is disappointing. Oh no, I'm not using that. I'm using that one. That uses 4 perk slots, but I do not have 4 perk slots. Let's see, life regen up to a minimum amount. Not particularly interesting. Parry timing is shorter, but Cal deals more stamina damage to enemies when he parries. Absorb 1 hit when charging the blaster without being interrupted. Yeah, actually right now the only one I'd be more interested in is the extra stim. Yeah, never mind. We don't really need extra perk slots that badly. Well, or at the very least, we haven't found that one perk that stands out to me. You know, you could...
It's done.
You could have helped. I wouldn't have said no. Also, I just kind of realized that they kind of sort of already released Dark Souls with allies. Kind of sort of. That game already exists. It's called Dragon's Dogma? Yes, it's called Dragon's Dogma. Kind of, sort of. It's not really the same vibe, but you're kind of like fighting against tougher enemies. You've always got allies by your side.
Ready yourself for combat.
Arguably too many. And with very little personality. At least for part 1. I don't know how they handled the pawns in part 2. To give them more personality to them individually.
What do you seek here, friend?
This galaxy is in chaos. I seek clarity of mind.
We share a purpose. The Empire destroyed my home. All I have is what little wisdom I possess.
Let's travel together then. It is a long road to Pilgrim Sanctuary.
Oh, hello. There's a trap. All right. All right. Ah, good one. All right. That ship's given up. All right, I was not
Desert seems like it goes on forever.
Yes, it continues to surprise me.
I was not expecting an ambush. All right, so yeah, that's the meditation point I've already been to. Sometimes it's tricky to see how these areas open up just on the map before the details get filled in. Okay, it looks like there's blocked pathways, so we don't need to worry too much about every single corner.
Wasn't expecting to face a Jedi today. You should be ready for any threat at any time. I am. I mean, I will be.
Are you ready for a Jedi? Are you ready for a bounty hunter to rise up from the side of the canyon with a jetpack? You need to be ready for anything. Are you ready for sudden onset diarrhea? It could happen to you right now. What would you do? Any threats, anytime. Okay, yeah, we're going on the right path. I think that's the meditation point that I saw way off in the distance. Are the Stormtrooper suits like an Iron Man situation? Like, could they just, like, take a shit in the suits? Like, it feels like they would have to do a lot of, like, part removing in order to use the bathroom. Or is, like, it is an easy, removal? Or is that one of the things that, the Empire fixes for you? That way you spend more time in the field. Ah, new legs.
Let's stop for a moment.
And meditation point. Which is good. We have 2 points. We could use that to upgrade our crossguard stance, because we've been largely using that. Shockwave while hitting the ground. Or wide sweeping lightsaber attack. I think I like the wide sweeping lightsaber attack. I like it. Send back a charged bolt. That's interesting. So essentially you're deflecting...
You are finished?
Yes.
All set.
You're deflecting stronger attacks back at your enemies. Alright, let's first check out what these folks are
Will
guarding.
you work for Saw Gerrera again?
Not sure. Haven't heard from him since Coruscant.
See what these folks over here are guarding with their ATSTs. Or did they shift over slightly because I rested? I think they may have shifted over slightly because I rested. Although that's kind of like an interesting thing in regards to, like this game. More so than Fallen Order. Because Fallen Order was more static. It wasn't really an open world for you to explore. It was closer to a Metroidvania, where you had, like, a map you could explore to your free will based on the items and abilities you had. Whereas this is closer, this is your open world, and has enemies that shift around. They move around as you're moving around, creating a more dynamic, lively feel to it. But because the enemies are always moving around, that means their placement is always changing. What is this a shortcut to? Oh. This is back to the original area. Neat, I guess. If you're into that sort of thing. Alright, let us head back. We're going to be heading... I was going to say north, but considering how often I've been twisting the map around, we're going to be heading back towards the objective. See if we can save this small encampment of fellow Force enthusiasts and possibly Jedi. The Jedi on Jeddah. I probably would not have named a planet of Jedi or a planet where the Jedi have kind of gathered. I probably would not have named it Jeddah. So we've got 2 droids and an AT-ST working together, solving the problems.
Guard up.
Ah! I know.
Help me, BD.
Ah!
Help me, BD.
I mean, it's a good combination. I probably should try it out at the holo tactics, if I can afford it. Okay. Who am I?
Use a stim.
Stim? Oh my gosh. Get him, BD. Ah, who's still alive? There we go.
Ready yourself for combat.
Jeez. That was terrible. All right. Oh my gosh. I will definitely have to try out that combination at the holo tactics, if I remember. Should I go back to the meditation point? Like, I used up so many stims. All right, let's explore this way first, I guess. Hello.
Careful, there's danger nearby.
Yes, I'm aware of it.
Got it. You want to keep going? You'll pay.
No.
Hurting Jedi.
There we go. Don't know if I can do everything in this direction. Yeah, there's a lot of... Yeah, there are a lot of blocked paths. I might consider just going towards the objective. Because in theory, that will lead me to a... meditation point. Although the difference in cliff size seems... like I should... Okay. Ah. All too easy. Still not sure what's going on with some of these ruins, though. I'm sure there's a little bit more to them than nothing. We might find out. Nope, get back. Ah, son of a... Alright. I could not interrupt my animation. I was fully committed to flailing around the lightsaber.
They think to stand against us.
Yes. All right.
What's that, Trooper? Watch out!
Imperial's in the way.
Not for long.
I was not prepared.
Dodge next time.
I didn't know it was coming.
Quick, I'll give you that. Copy.
Yeah, the animals and the robots. They're teaming up against me.
Hurry, end it! Hold up!
Target stopped. Scatter failure.
There we go. At least that went sort of okay. Alright. We're heading this way, towards these columns that still defy gravity to this day. Should I have destroyed him?
How'd you get involved with a hidden path?
I came across someone in need during my travels and helped them hide from the Empire. That eventually led me to the path.
Sometimes I wonder if destroying the holocron had any impact.
We protected the children on that list. But there are others.
And the Empire's still hunting them down.
Just so. We must protect those we can.
Here's a question. What would you rather have? A story that takes place let's say let me rephrase. So this story takes place before the main Star Wars tales. We know what happens in the main Star Wars storylines in the movies. Like, would you rather have this story to have no effect on the main stories, or this story to have like an effect so that it almost kind of retcons an aspect of the main story? I feel like the pursuit of retconning can be very problematic because you're always changing things. Nothing has any permanence. But if you can't change anything, then ultimately you're filling in the gaps with nothing. With smaller and smaller tales that have less and less effect upon the on the main storyline. It's a tough call, I suppose, whenever you're trying to make a project that fits Ooh, where does that go? Right there. Excellent. That fits into a different storyline. I'm hoping I'm going to find... I'm sure I'm going to find a meditation point before I find a boss. But we found a
Time to
workbench.
review our gear.
Yeah, we have vents and a pommel. So exciting. Let us change the color of our lightsaber to indigo.
It works, and it looks great.
Okay.
These are all over Seer's base.
Yes, they are ancient security mechanisms. A remnant of those who came before. When the Empire arrived, the Anchorites began to use these.
Old tech is less conspicuous.
Exactly.
Ah. Like, consider, for instance, the movie Solo. Like, is it important that Solo isn't Han's last name? Do we need that retcon? What does it mean for his character if it is not his last name?
They're headed towards Pilgrim Sanctuary.
The safe house is in there.
Yes, the temple is abandoned and well fortified.
Perfect place to hide from the Empire.
So we thought.
We'll find Brother Armias.
I hope so. We will take the back route. It is the fastest way.
That looks like trouble.
At least there's two of us. One for each of its claws.
Oh, so now you're gonna help. And who needs stims anyway? Ah.
You will break.
Yeah, this was a lot easier with Marin.
Did you find the way to Tanalor?
Not yet. But we found some devices from the High Republic. Master Cordova's inspecting them now.
Seer and her master are quite the pair. They've been a vital asset to the path since they joined us.
Did you come across any other Jedi on your travels?
No, Cal. If I had, I would have contacted you.
Thank you.
Ah, Jedi paint. All right. Now I'm really hoping that there's a meditation point in between now and the next boss fight. But I'm sure there is. My misguided faith will hold me along. I mean, his parkour is cool and all, but I mean, I'd rather have the teleportation. Or the jetpack. Or the rocket boots. Ah, here we go.
Nice.
A shortcut to Seer's base. That is where we are going. But we must take the long way for now.
I need to clear my mind.
Yes, I do. I need to regain my 6 stims that I wasted away in one fight. You know, those guys are doing... They're fine over there.
Back to Pilgrim Sanctuary.
Isn't that where we're heading? Okay, looks like there's stuff to explore eventually, but might as well get a little bit more story. Like, I feel like this game, because of the open world aspects of it.
Let's split up. I will slow their progress. We'll read
Oh.
the temple.
It was good times hanging out with Marin.
Hey, Marin. Watch yourself out there.
I'll be doing the watching, pal.
Just you and me again.
Oh, hold on.
Welcome, traveler. Though your journey started long ago.
The Pilgrim's Path.
Huh.
All right, well, let's see what's in this direction. Ah. A meditation point. Interesting placement of one. Oh, but there is a possible mustache slash blaster slash... Or no, is this a workbench? We barely use this... no, I've already said anytime I get to a new workbench, I need to change. Let's see if we could actually change the... Nah, we don't care anymore. Change the lightsaber color.
This guy looks hungry.
Hello. Excuse me, what were you trying to do? Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry. The physics has failed you. And then he just softly floats to the floor. Alas, the collision detection. Is there something for me to attach this to? Oh, I just needed to get the box, probably. Yeah, just needed the box.
Careful not to touch anything here. Don't want to wake the dead. Devoted to the very end. But to what cause?
Ah. I also just realized I don't actually know how to do the sweeping maneuver with this particular lightsaber. Oh, hold LB. Okay, that was an unnecessary second sweep, but it worked. And then we are... There we go. Okay.
The landing.
Yeah. Where are we going from here? That way? And then there. They definitely did not make themselves very accessible, but I suppose that's the point of having a hiding spot.
Come on, buddy.
All right, what are you...
A map of the region. There's Pilgrim Sanctuary across the bridge. Wonder what those markers mean.
Nobody knows.
Brace yourself, BD! This remind you of Zepho too?
Oh yeah, there was a planet that had that going on for it. It's been a while since I've played Fallen Order.
Can't make that. Too windy.
Are you positive? Or can I make it from here?
You ever heard anything like that before? Almost like music.
It was called the Whistling... something. We only saw Whistling Drop.
What's the ETA on that shuttle? Hey, an intruder!
Oh, hello.
Sudden movement unforeseen. Trauma inflicted. You will regret that.
Ah,
You'll be sorry.
will I?
They were waiting on a shuttle. Means more on the way.
That is a fairly good assumption.
Gotta do something about that.
Oh, yep. It looks like I can go down the ramp. Hope we can find some means of... Can I actually jump there, or will I die? Okay, so what do I do about the wind? Like, I admit I'm not particularly good at exploring, like, 3D spaces, or finding the thing that the developer hopes that I find. Like, am I supposed to send this back to the other side? Oh, I see a thing I can latch onto, but... I highly doubt I'm supposed to latch onto it, considering Okay, BD. You have any suggestions here? It's a blocked path. It's a movable object, but we've already moved.
Roommate's dim, bud.
I admit I am very confused. Is there a path that goes around the other side of the column? Oh, but there is actually a path that doesn't require jumping. I just did not notice it while I was on the column itself. Nah.
What kind of pilgrims came out here anyway? Imagine crossing these gales just to find a safe place. Guess you can't put a price on sanctuary.
Nope. Like I was gonna say, what are you expecting me to jump on that while the wind is blowing?
Marin mentioned this was the back route, right? Hope Seer's got another way for these refugees. They've been through enough.
Oh, this will be a great route when you're coming back because you just let the wind blow you along.
That should give us some cover.
Am I supposed to have gone here? Yes. There we go. And now I can jump.
All clear.
Yeah, that's the thing with being a Jedi is you really need those acrobatics. Yeah, like you can't skip leg day or yoga day. There we go. Second tries the charm.
Hear that? It's the coast. Calm down. That's just the wind. I don't know which is worse, these winds or the... I swear, if I hear desert ghost one more time...
Hear that, buddy?
But he's got a thing. I want the thing. Who should I go after first? How about you?
I'm taking point on this for sure. Not fight anymore! Don't stop pressuring him. Don't slip up now.
Marin's been keeping busy.
Yep.
Why didn't the Empire give us a nickname?
Yeah, we don't have a fun ghost nickname. We're just Cal. I guess we're just not as scary. Oh yeah, I forget that Jeddah is a huge planet like Koba. Although it still seems like we're spending more time going to a place than going around places. I don't think the column, that wall deserved that, Cal. All right.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Only Marin's work.
It's another one of the scorpion creatures. So don't use a flamethrower guy to fight against that. Or a regular stormtrooper. Will a melee stormtrooper be a better choice? What are you doing, stormtroopers? Saying surrender, intruder to the Scorpion King?
Those stormtroopers weren't ready for these conditions.
Oh,
And it doesn't hurt to have a desert ghost on our side. Maybe the wind's turning in our favor for once.
the wind's turning in our favor. Oof. This guy. Let's get a better angle on him. Nope. There we go. Ah, yep. That guy, like, this guy had it rough. But then again, like, in regards to the acrobatics part, like, if there's anything to learn from...
Force of nature, huh?
I mean, we learned that from fighting her in Fallen Order. If there's anything to learn from the prequels, it's that, like, the age doesn't affect the acrobatics of the Jedi. Yoda can still do some flippy flips. Like, if George Lucas could have figured out how to do it, he would have definitely had Christopher Lee do some flippy flips as well. Hold on.
Onwards, traveler. Cross over. Cross over to what?
Wait. Cutting back to wherever the hell I was before. Oh wait, there's a shortcut for people like me who screw up in that extremely specific spot. There we go. Thank you. Respawn. For thinking about people like me who are going to screw up. And a meditation point.
Let's stop.
Wise choice. Do I have skill points? Yes, I do have a skill point available. So let us use that on the crossguard skill that does the charge bolt. Hold LB and Y to throw the lightsaber in a line through multiple targets. I'm not particularly interested in that. So maybe next time we'll save up, build up some more maximum force.
Ready to go?
Go check on the new unit. An intruder!
Nice.
Rest, reflection, direction. Onwards, traveler. Encouraging.
Oh, hello.
Empire brought a new toy.
Burning blaster bolts. You cannot run.
You're kind of really silly looking though.
Target hit.
Ah.
Sustaining damage.
That one doesn't play nice, huh, BD?
Kind of dumb though. I'm not sure it's going to be very effective in holo
Yes,
tactics.
BD.
Hold on. It looks like we passed up a possible path. Let us go take a look and see what this... Oh, hold on. It looks like it's got a special treasure. Like maybe a full lightsaber kit. Or really special Jedi robes. The worst fashion choice. Actually, no. The worst fashion choice is the hats in Dragon Age for mages. That is the worst fashion choice. But Jedi robes, I don't know. If you put on Jedi robes and you talk to Z, will she be like, hey, you're wearing Jedi robes now? Because, like, when she sees you for the first time, she's like, I don't know, are you really a Jedi? You're not dressed like a Jedi.
It's easy to get knocked off course around here. Let's move carefully.
I'm thinking we go that way. I was wrong. We just drop down, I guess? Unfortunately, I cannot see the map. Oh no. No, that was the right path. It just didn't throw me towards the pole far enough. Still, cool backgrounds, though. Especially that big old rock thing in the distance.
Must be getting closer.
Yes, that is very Jedi Temple-esque. Yep, I see it. Oh.
You want to do that again?
Yeah. Oh. Good enough. Though I should probably be using the dual saber stance for that group.
Marin's watching out for us, buddy.
Where's her
But I'm always a little bit too lazy to switch my stance.
I want to have a front row seat when they try out the big gun.
Big gun?
That's not something you see often. Don't let him intimidate you. Taking aim. Oh, okay.
Ah. I wanted to, like, fling everybody off, but I didn't notice the
Someone else take him. Get to the right place now.
the jetpack one.
We've got to move.
There we go.
Help, please.
Thank you.
Feeling better. That'll give us a boost.
Will it? Do we need a boost? Yes, we do.
Enemy approaching. You got it. Get in there. Right on target. My shield is down.
Yeah. Bringing a shield to a lightsaber fight. Very rude. Alright, looks like there's stuff to do down here that might... Yeah. Ah. I don't know. I still like the crossguard stance more. Was there something for you to scan? The blustery mason. Ah.
Please help.
There are a lot of these guys in here. It seems like. But what is the reward?
I'll check it out. A droid with its master.
And another Jedi scroll. For more customized lightsabers. I'll collect them while I can, but I mean...
Seek not the path. Return to stillness, traveler. And the way reveals itself. Easy to say when you're already resting in peace.
Like, imagine in a Souls game if you got, if you earn souls by picking up items. So even if it's an item that you don't, if you're not necessarily interested in, there's always a benefit, like a direct benefit to picking it up. Not that you wouldn't pick it up. I feel like the Souls mentality is to pick up everything that's not bolted to the ground. And if it is bolted to the ground, still try to pick it up anyway. But it would be nice if you...
No, you can make it.
Oh, thanks.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
I'm Peely. Didn't expect to see any pilgrims today.
What are you doing out here?
Tending to what I can, but very little grows here, as you can see.
You should check out the Kobo system. Everything grows there.
Sounds lovely. Perhaps I will.
Just tell the bartender at Pyloon Saloon I sent you.
Oh,
He'll get you set up.
do we have a gardener now? Peely the gardener has now been recruited to the rooftop garden at Pyloon's Saloon. With Peely recruited, you can unlock garden plots by growing all different types of plants to full size. Once all plots are unlocked, you'll acquire special gardening abilities.
is an odd place for a garden.
I've been feeling rather aimless. So like the pilgrims, I came to find a new direction. When I came across these struggling seeds, I had to tend to them.
I'm amazed anything grows out here.
Life is stubborn like that, I suppose.
I can't wait to find out what these special garden abilities are.
This leads up to the bridge.
Nope, son up. I did not intend to. I thought I had a double jump to reach it.
Botanist in the desert. She must have been really lost. Or desperate to find her way.
Attacking the enemy!
Okay, a little sloppy, but that's okay. We'll live.
Something about that rock formation looks familiar.
Am I supposed to look at that information and extrapolate how we could use that elsewhere? Oh. All right. Once again, it's the land of tiny shortcuts. You move a little bit farther and you find even more tiny shortcuts to attach yourself to. If you so choose. I feel like a lot of these tiny shortcuts are more towards backtracking than anything else. So if you do want to backtrack, if you do want to explore to your heart's content, that job is made just a little bit easier for you.
I could use a break.
Let's meditate on that break.
Let's move, BD.
Let's see, where are we in regards to... Still a little ways off. Let's stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.